This city's always moving, nothing stays still. Somebody's always leaving, somebody always will. There are airplanes taking off and landing, lovers left behind.
You'll win somehow, so give up on the battle, baby. It's hard, I know.
Hello, how are you guys doing today? I have got some news that I'm not that excited to tell you at all, really. And I should start by saying I know that there's a lot of things in life that suck, a lot of feelings. I mean, when you think about being sick, the worst, the absolute worst, or heartbreak, just things that are just like everyone goes through them, but no one looks forward to them, obviously. But two of the worst feelings that I have personally ever experienced in my life: hunger and being cold. And I obviously live in the wrong state because we go through seasons and it gets cold, and now it is cold in Ohio and I hate everything about that. So will I stay here forever? I do not know. That answer is yes, but for now I gotta deal with it. And you guys might be too new to the channel to know this, but every time it gets cold I go through this move, so it's time to get it done.
It's cold in Ohio, I'm not going there. It's cold in Vostok Station, the middle of nowhere. It's cold in New York City with that north wind blowing through. Cold in Ohio, it's warm here next to you.
I'm ashamed to say how out of breath I am right now, and that is going to be my workout for the day. Seriously, I'm done. So I'm going to answer the questions that you guys asked me last year for anyone new, and I know that they will come up again in the comment section. One is going to be, why don't you just stop being a little girl and work outside in the cold? This is a twofold. One is because if you've seen my lifting, you know that I am just a little girl, and I hate being cold more than anything that you could possibly imagine. It makes me miserable, especially given the times that I work out at like 4:45 to 5 a.m. It is going to be freezing, and I would have to spend so much extra time warming up and probably still not have that effective workouts because I cannot get over the mental barrier of me being cold. And again, I just like to complain. So that is number one. Number two is going to be like, well, why don't you just keep everything out in the garage and just get some type of heater? Well, I did think about that, and then I did a very simple cost analysis, because to heat the garage as well as insulate it would be a lot more than just buying this separate rack right here, which was only about $500 from Rogue. And keep in mind, I live in Ohio, so I don't have to pay for shipping. I can just go pick it up. So that is the kind of the thought process behind all of this, because the sunk cost, I mean, I already have the bar, the weights, that's the expensive stuff. So the extra $500, yeah, it kind of sucked, but for something that I love this much, it makes it worth it for me. So now, if you see home gym footage, we're gonna be in the basement, and I have this empty room that was just sitting here, so I could have just put a TV in here and no one would have ever used it, or I could have actually made this a functional room. So there is explanation behind that, and I'm sure some of you will still be saying, dude, you are stupid, and I would not disagree with you that much. So, yeah, welcome. All right, I gotta go do something else. And 99% of the time when I say I have something to go do, it involves food. But before we get to that, I came home today, I opened up the mailbox, I saw I had a package from Brian Turner. He sent me 2 new Beyond the Week shirts. I really appreciate that. The last time I wore my BTW shirt in a video, I ended up hitting a deadlift PR. I'm pretty sure he saw that, he probably figured I needed a little bit more good luck. And I really like the shirts that he makes because, well, everyone knows that if you're natural, you can work out for years and years, do all the odds and ends in the gym, and you probably still won't look like you lift. It's just how it is, especially when you have clothes on. So the only hope that we have is buying a well-fitted t-shirt, and that is exactly what these are. They're long, so they don't ride up on you, but they're also tight around the sleeves. I just really like them, and they're very soft. So great t-shirts, I'm pumped about it. Anyway, we gotta get to some food, and this is something that I was tagged in on Instagram probably like 2 months ago, but I took a screenshot. I was going through my phone today, I was like, I gotta make that. So that is what I'm gonna do. So thank you for whoever tagged me in that. So here is essentially everything that we are going to need. So if you have any guesses of what I'm going to make, probably not. And the worst part about this is that I'm gonna have to touch raw meat, which is probably my least favorite thing in the entire world, but I will do it to impress the internet.
And licks do it take till she get to shop. Don't worry why my wrist got so free. Tell a girl like Doritos, that's Nacho cheese. Tell her friends like Fritos, I'm trying to lay. I can't only have one and I ain't trying to wait. This a song with Wayne, so you know it's gon' melt. But you ain't finna murder me like everybody else.
So finally, what everyone has been waiting on, we got a bowl of green beans, and on the side we are going to have a nacho burger. And you know what I was just thinking, sometimes I feel like these foods are just conversation pieces, or just good for like Instagram. You know, they're good for pictures, they look cool, but how practical is this? How am I going to eat this thing is my question. So is it even worth it? I don't know, but like I said, I will do a lot to impress you guys out there. So let me try to figure out a strategy. Actually, I'm probably just gonna try to bite into it. Why would I cut this? You can't cut a burger.
The best in the world, lollipop.
Definitely delicious. Probably should have made it into 2 burgers. It is nice to have this little crunch in here with the chips. Alright, I'll give you this one. A lot of people have asked me, how long does it take to edit a video? And a lot more time than I would like to admit. I would say the least amount of time I've ever spent on a video is probably like 2 hours. And on something like an eating challenge, probably as much as 10 to 12 hours. So they take a long time, and I'm all about the details. The thing is, I probably pay attention to details that no one else even notices, but those are worth it to me just because I know that they're there, and I'm just very particular, and I really love the editing process. But anyway, I was up there editing. I knew that I would forget about food because I was in the middle of that project, so I let my oatmeal cool down, and I'm going to end the night with some cookies and cream oatmeal. I love this stuff. It is delicious. And I'm also going to add some fat-free cookies because I used up all my fat on that taco burger, or nacho burger I guess it's called. Fat-free cookies. What do you guys think? Do you think these are gonna be any good? I don't feel very good, whatever that means, but official taste test. Okay, so for no fat, they're pretty good. I mean, you guys know I like just about any cookie. Not the best cookie, not an Oreo, but definitely edible. Good night, my friends. Maybe I'll talk to you tomorrow.
It's cold in Ohio, I'm not going there. It's cold in Vostok Station, in the middle of nowhere. It's cold in New York City without...
Welcome back, guys. Today was a great day. Nothing really out of the ordinary happened at all, except I did get Carrabba's for lunch, which is always delicious. I love that place. I just kind of went about my day, you know, got my job done, came home, get to talk to you guys, and that makes me happy. I feel like a lot of people, they were just, they're like looking for something to come sweep them off their feet in order for them to have a good day. If not, if it's just, you know, the average day, they're just like little sourpusses and just, I don't know, just bitter at the world. Anyway, that's not what I want to talk about. What did I want to talk about? I don't know, I just have to end the video, but I was going to make another nacho burger, but then I decided to make something a little different. Do you guys ever hate this? You have all these ingredients. So like yesterday, I had the nachos, the turkey, the cheese, the salsa, but I didn't really want to make another nacho burger. I didn't want to have the same thing as last night, and usually that doesn't bother me, but I felt like just switching up a little bit. So you can always take the same ingredients and make something a little bit different. That is the beauty of getting creative in the kitchen. So I think I'm just going to do, maybe I just will make nachos. How crazy would that be? So essentially the same thing as yesterday. I just substituted the hamburger bun for some rice. I didn't have enough chips to really make nachos, so I figured I'd just put them on the side and I'll dip the chips in there and then I'll just eat the rest by itself. And of course it wouldn't be dinner without my broccoli. So let's dig in. I really feel like the only way to truly enjoy your food if you're eating alone is to watch something. So I'm always watching YouTube videos while I eat before I go upstairs and edit or do something else. But I know some people are more TV people. So obviously if you're watching this right now, you do watch some YouTube videos, but which is it? Do you prefer TV over YouTube? I know some people are like, how do you watch more YouTube than TV? Well, that's a twofold because one, I don't have TV. I mean, I have a TV, but I don't have cable TV. I just have an antenna. I get like 3 channels. So it's not that hard of a decision. And even if I did, I'd probably just watch more ESPN, but I would still watch more YouTube than any TV just because I'm subscribed to so many freaking channels. I gotta keep up with you guys out there. So, the next time you see a training video from me, I will be on Garrett's program. Now, at the time you're watching this, I'm back from Las Vegas. Vacation is over, even though it wasn't really a vacation. But we're gonna get back on track, so hopefully we're gonna be making some progress. And I really hope that you guys will enjoy some of that. I know I'm looking forward to it. So that is going to be the end of the video. I appreciate you guys taking the time out of your day to watch. Please like the video if you enjoyed it. That always means a lot to me. I'll talk to you guys next time.